Hi, everybody. Hello, I'm Randy McElvoy alongside Chancellor Johnson and Aaron Wilson, a contributor for ClickToHouston.com on the Texans side. Guys, we have reached game week. It is finally here, off-season, training camp, preseason games. You could feel the buzz, although it's early in the week, it's a matter of days, and they're going to be kicking off for real on Sunday.
Randy, Aaron, I can't wait. I'm really excited about it. And right off the bat, a divisional opponent in the Indianapolis Colts. They get started early, and we all remember what happened last year. The Colts put up 30-plus points twice on them last year. They definitely had their number. Yep. And today, head coach Lovie Smith, he kind of alluded to that multiple times, talking to the players as well. They mentioned it. They certainly did not forget. So an early test, obviously, Jonathan Taylor, last year's leading rusher, and then new quarterback, the new signal caller for the Indianapolis Colts in Matt Ryan. It'll be a great test for this defense come Sunday.
Man, 14 years in the league, long run in Atlanta. Aaron, what do you think about Matt Ryan getting a new start in Indianapolis with this offense and with a great running back, right behind him?
They've been a huge upgrade from Carson Wentz, and that's why they ran Carson out of town. Carson was just inadequate. Where Matt, he's going to make the safe play. He's going to be very smart, and he's going to make very composed, logical decisions. And Carson was just so off script that it wasn't a good mesh with Frank Reich anymore. And when you think about Matt, he's going to make the most of all the weapons they have. And a lot of that is going to be Jonathan Taylor, but they're also going to get Nyheim Hines involved, and they're going to throw the football a decent amount. And Matt is just really accurate, very poised, and I just can't see him getting rattled. I know they're going to get some rush on him, and he's got a good offensive line in front of him, but you're playing a very difficult quarterback in the first game.
Yeah, and he's talked, reading some of the stuff coming out of Indianapolis, you can sense even in the offseason, Matt Ryan, everybody says Matt Ryan has a sense of urgency right now, a guy who's been around the league for so long. He's winding it down now in his career. He wants to finish strong, and he likes the pieces around him.
Yeah, this is one of the better teams that Matt Ryan has had for a long time. And Aaron, I'm sure you can speak on this as well. He has some weapons offensively. He has a really good offensive line. And their defense is solid as well, too. We know about the all-pro linebacker in Darius, or Shaquille Leonard, as he likes to call himself now. They have a solid secondary. And then I think Frank Reich is a really good coach in this league, too. Yeah. So they'll have their hands full come Sunday.
You think about the Colts, and you think about the defense that they've been putting together. Gus Bradley, there's a little bit of the unknown because this is his first year running their defense now. And you think Matt Eberflus, some of the systems in place, but this is Gus's system, so we'll see the imprint that he puts on things. And he's got a heck of a defensive line. Kwity Paye, DeForest Buckner. He's got Grover inside. He's got a lot of guys. Yeah. And then for them to add Stephon Gilmore, who's a former NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
Absolutely.
I mean, they've got some really good DBs. Kenny Moore. I think it's hard to really play against the Colts, and they make it difficult for you. You saw last year, 62-3 combined margin, wasn't even close. So for the Texans, this is a great litmus test, measuring stick, whatever you call it, of how far they've come, and we're going to see how much have they improved right away.
You look at the numbers defensively for Indianapolis, doing some research, 30-plus takeaways last year. They set the tone. That's what they strive for, and they're going to be looking to do a little bit of that coming up on Sunday. Hey, last question. The rookies get a lot of attention with the Texans. They're going to get a lot of playing time. They're going to be making their starts on Sunday against the Colts. Let's mention the one rookie. They're all fun to watch, but how about one rookie you're most excited about?
I mean, to me, the easy answer is Dameon Pierce. Right?
Yeah.
We've hyped him up all preseason, and for good reason. He was great in those first games that he played during the preseason, and really he'll help Davis Mills out in this offense. If they can get the run game going, that'll open up the play action.
That'd be huge.
Because they didn't get much of that last year, and so with Pep Hamilton, obviously that new offense there, the new offensive coordinator for them, I'm really excited to see Dameon Pierce on a real game, see what he can do for this offense.
I'm going to go with Pierce. I like him a lot, but just to make it different, I'm going to go with Jalen Petrie. I want to see Petrie. I think we all saw what he could do during workouts and into the preseason. We were talking at the station, too. I said I would love for him to add a little bit more weight as he continues his career.
He might need it with Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, he might. But, man, he's a fun player to watch. He's a playmaker, just exactly as advertised coming out of Baylor. So I'm going to be looking specifically at Petrie on Sunday as well. Who stands out for you?
Randy, my vote is Derek Stingley Jr. I want to see more of a full sample size. All we've seen is a little limited action, and we know how good he is. We know how talented he is. He's going to play against Michael Pittman, one of the bigger wide receivers in the league. So I want to see Stingley shadowing him and just really get a feel for what's it like in terms of his talents. Because preseason football is harder to judge. We just know that he's an excellent, excellent football player, third pick of the draft for a reason. And these are the kind of games that you drafted him for. to have him out there matching up.
All right, big one coming up Sunday, the season opener against the rivals from the AFC South, the Indianapolis Colts. I don't think you can ask for a better way to kick off a season against a rival, and hopefully, start raising the bar a little bit with this Texans organization. They feel like the talent has improved, and we'll see if they start getting the results.
Yes,
good stuff. All right, 12 noon kickoff here at NRG Stadium, and I believe the Texans are welcoming in the football team and some family members from Uvalde as well after their trip last week, so it's going to be a special moment. I'm sure they'll be introduced before the game. So coverage all week on KPRC2 and click2houston.com plus KPRC2 Plus. For Aaron Wilson and Chancellor Johnson, I'm Randy McAvoy. So long for now from NRG Stadium.